So welcome to next lesson, that is shortest SSTF scheduling algorithm. SSTF scheduling algorithm. SSTF scheduling algorithm means shortest seek time first scheduling algorithm. So the problem that we have faced in the previous, that is called as FCFS. FCFS, the problem is don't provide fastest service or access time is less here. So to overcome this problem, there is a next algorithm we are going to discuss called as a SSTF. So what actually this SSTF means? It seems this is the algorithm reasonable service all the request close to the current head position before moving the head far away to service the other requests. Means from the current position which request is going to be serviced, which request is closest, that is going to be serviced, then it will move to the next, or the head will be moved far away. So before going to move the head far away, it will go on servicing the request which are closest to the read write head. So now we'll see how it is going to be worked here. So SSTF algorithm selects the request with minimum seek time from the current head position. So simply minimum means what here? Simply the closest to the current read write head position. So since automatically it will increases the seek time increases by the what here SSTF algorithm by servicing the request those are closest to the read write head here. So now we are going to solve this example by considering the same example here. We'll take a example to service the request. So we'll take a same example. Consider the example disk queue with request of blocks from cylinder 98, 183, 37, 122, 14, 124, 65 and 67. These are the services requested by the processes, and they are pending because of the device or resource is not available, the disk is not available. So those are kept in the queue, device queue, and the disk head is initially at cylinder 53 here. So now take a diagram. We will consider the sequence of cylinder numbers, that is 0 to 199. We are going to take there's a number of service or requests from 0 to 199. We are number the cylinders. Then we will start. Where is the head pointing here? It is pointing to the 53. So from 53, which are the nearest closest requests that are present in the queue that we will go on seeing. So 98, if you consider it is not a closest, just go to the next. 183 is also far away. 37, 122, 14, 124, 65, 67. Closest means not a smallest number here. The cylinder that is closer to the 53. So consider here 98 is closer, no. 37 is also longer here. The closer are 65 and 67. The first service that is going to be requested by the SSTF is 67. It is going to be serviced. Then next you are servicing the closest to the 65 is 67. It will be serviced here. So after that, which one is closer to this request? Closer to the 67 is 14 here. Closer to the 67 is what here? 14. So you go back to the not 14 here, 37. This will be serviced here, and then it is going to service closer to the 37 is 14. It will move to this head and then what it will do, it will go to the next, that is next service is what, 98 is closer to the 14, then it will service the next request 122. So here it is a 123, then it will move to the 122, then it will move to the 124, then last it is going to move to the 128. So like this way we are going to service the request. So which one is the closest to the read write head, that request is going to be serviced by the shortest seek time first. Like this way it is going to work here. Simply means what here, the SSTF algorithm is going to move the read write head from the position, initial position 53 to 65, because the next closest request is 65, and then from 65 to 67, because the 67 is the closest, then the other request in the pending. Then from there what is going to do, move to the 14, and from the 14 to 37, and from 37 to it will move to the 14, then it will move to the 98, then 122, then 124, then lastly it is going to service the request with the number 183. So like this if you service the request, so now the total number of head movements required by this, that we will see by calculating here. So consider again 65 minus 53, then 67 minus 65, 67 minus 37, then 37 minus 14. So like that, from 14 you have serviced 98 minus 14, then 122 minus 98, then 124 minus 122, then 183 minus 124. So we'll go on subtracting, we'll get the result here, total number of head movements to compute. So here 2 1 12, so 0 2, and then 0 3 3 2 4 8 4 2 24. Here it is 2, and here 13, it's 9 5 0. So added all together here you will get 12 plus 2 plus 30 plus 23 plus 84 plus 24 plus 2 plus 59. Whatever the result you will get, that is the total number of head movements. So here total required number of cylinder head movements are 236 here. So if you compare the previous one that we have taken an example, that is FCFS, the total number of head movement required by FCFS is 640 and SSTF is 236. So now if you compare these two algorithms, the better one is SSTF compared with the FCFS algorithm. So it provides the fastest access of data than the FCFS. So that's why we'll going to consider this is another algorithm for servicing the request. Now you can ask the question here, if both the requests are same here, more than one request are of with the same number, then they will going to be serviced in the first come first service, first base. That's in this way we are going to service the requests one by one. So this is about the SSTF algorithm. So next we will discuss the remaining 4 more algorithms, that is scan, cscan, look and clook in the next presentation. Thank you.